How do you feel like a remote culture affects the formation and what's the best word? The formation and kind of penetration of culture throughout an organization?
I my belief now after years in the workforce and doing both be at the office 5 days and not be at the office 5 days, I truly believe it comes down to the leaders in the organization. I mean, I one of the things that would drive me crazy is you're in the office, but, you might be on calls all day, so you're still kind of remote even though you're physically there. And I sort of apply my theory on this is that I do believe you need to have in-person engagement. I'm not saying remote is the absolute best thing ever. But what I would say is in the absence of a leader that's doing something every day to engage, and the culture is really how the leader behaves. So the culture of HR would have been how I behaved and how I led. And the culture above me would be how the CEO behaved and how they led. And so for me, I did a lot of correspondence, people would attend workshops, they would get a thank you note, your first 30 days you got a note from me, you got tons of engagement. And then I had a cameras on policy because I think cameras on tries to keep us engaged. Although in India there was a lot of bandwidth, but I would be on meetings and I felt like people weren't really with me. They were just sort of, listening but not listening. And it's funny because people that I've worked with since COVID, obviously, will say, I'll flip the camera on. Like yesterday, one of my coaching clients, I was an internal executive coach was like, I need 15 minutes. I'm on the ledge. Is there any chance you're around? I was like, yeah, sure. Call me. Well, she calls me on Teams because I have my laptop for a couple more days and I'm driving. So I just set the phone in like kind of in the well of my dash, where I'm like, look, I'm with you. I'm going to make eye contact and pull over, but I need 5 minutes to pull over. But she's like, well, I appreciate you. At least I see you. So I know you're listening to me, and then I think that's so important with the remote work. The camera and the mute off drives me bonkers.